Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Next up is the three-point contest for tonight. One NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who of the best long-range bombers in league history.
And as with all the All-Star festivities, the three-point contest is about having fun, a good time. But still, that doesn't mean the competitive juices won't be flowing.
And make no mistake there, guys. These guys are in it to win it. There's a lot of pride on the line when you're up against your peers in an event like this.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. 5 racks, 25 balls, 60 seconds. There are 9 money balls in total, each worth 2 points. The last ball on each rack, and also an entire rack of money balls, which comes last.
And that's why you can't waste any time. It's critical to get that last rack with enough time to shoot in rhythm.
Guys, most of the time when the player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different.
And you know, it's tough to replicate the environment when you talk about the shootout, because you know you can be in there by yourself, but you don't get the adrenaline and the crowd and the excitement that you get once you take the floor for this competition. And young fella Klay really making it look easy out there.
He comes away with 4 points on that rack.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
That's 16. He tallies 18 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
So it's James Harden ready to go.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when. There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
Yeah, but as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. You've got to keep that time in your head.
Now with 6. 7 points. 2 racks remaining. Up to 10 now. Now he gets the money rack.
Nice finish. Well done.
He gets his tally up to 16 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
And so it'll be Stefan Courier here.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just amazing to watch him shoot.
The 2-point balls can be the make or break factor in this event.
Now with 6.
Decent start here.
That's 7. 8 points. He could have taken more from that rack, only got 2 points. 9 points. Gets the money ball. That's 13. Up to 15 now.
In second, all by his lonesome.
He finishes the round with 17 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score.
Yeah, and I took from that it wasn't his best, but he's still such a good shooter that less than his best still produces a solid score.
And here we go with Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver, a terrific three-point shooter. Led the league in three-pointers made in 2005 with 226 of them.
You know, he was born in California, raised in Iowa. His mom was a great basketball player.
Excellent factoid. Again from you, Kevin.
If he can crack 16, he'll stay in contention.
And if his first couple racks are decent, he should be able to stay cool and get there.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
11 points.
Nothing to it as Korver has got it flowing.
2 more to stay in it.
And powering to the finish.
Tied for first. He tallies 18 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, and that streak in there, 6 in a row where he was really feeling it. That speaks to his confidence in this event.
So it'll be Brad Beal here.
And Brad Beal, renowned in high school for his outside shooting. He was just solid. Not really great at Florida, but you figured he'd come around.
17 or higher would keep him in contention. He's got to focus here. He's got to be good. Not great, but just good enough. Only managed to sink one there. 5 points now. 6. That's 7.
The young fella Brad Beal taking charge here.
He needs 8 points more. He's got 10.
7 more points to stay in contention.
He misses his 4th straight. Oh, and he will not advance to the next round, Clark.
Going to just finish out the string here.
Yeah, just not enough.
He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, you just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
And so we'll see Paul George. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round. And to make the next round, he'll need at least 17 points.
I mean, that's a solid score, but if he can just stay focused and not rush his shots, I think he'll come out on top.
Gets the money ball. This ain't pretty.
No messing around now. He's going to have to be at his best the rest of the way.
Now 8 points. 9 points. 7 more points, and he's in. That's his 5th consecutive make.
And he's in a good rhythm right now.
4 more points to advance. Hits for 15. He comes away with a total of 15 points. Thompson's got the best score in the qualifying round, guys. I'll bet he's excited for the finals.
Well, one thing I think we can say is that this contest is there for the taking. It's wide open. There's no clear-cut favorite in the finals here.
It certainly looks that way after what we saw in the qualifying round. These guys are very evenly matched.
And so here's Curry now. Go back to Curry. What is crazy is that he puts up all that he does while being one of the few who can shoot off the dribble. You know, most other guys, Clark, at his level, are catch-and-shoot guys.
Oh, he's remarkable with his ability to shoot it off the bounce. Just a really pure stroke. One of the purest in the history of the league, in my opinion.
He's got 9. 10 points on the board.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Make that 14. Now to 15. 3 of 4 on money balls. Makes it to 19. He's got 21. He's all the way up there at 23 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
And Klay's dad was an NBA player, but played more down in the post. But as you know, the more you're around the NBA, the more coaching you get, and it's no surprise to see Klay shoot this well.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round.
Yeah, but I think as the three-point shot has evolved, we're seeing more and more guys shoot it with consistency. So you want to get into a good rhythm here to start. He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys, no more than that.
Down to the money rack. 8 more points for him to tie it up. Too much ground to make up here, Clark. He's done.
And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Out of here.
Yeah, you do your best. Sometimes, though, the competition can just be a little tough.
A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. And here we go with Kyle Korver. And Kyle Korver also led the league in three-point percentage back in 2010, shooting almost, I believe this, 54% from beyond the arc.
That's hard to fathom.
Wow.
The best single season in NBA history, and he's been in the shootout twice, still looking for that first win.
And the score to beat 23. Can he get it done?
Decent start here.
He's got 8. Now 9 points. He has to run the last 2 racks. That gives him 12. Good for 13. 3 more misses and he's done. Money ball, no good. Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get enough to go.
He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. So there's no need to speculate any longer. The three-point contest champion has been crowned. This year's winner, Steph Curry.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Yeah, and Clark, that's the key. I mean, he never got too high or too low.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg saying so long, everyone.